Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. As yesterday we discussed about the mammary gland or breast, its situation, extension and deep relations. Today we are going to discuss about the structure of breast, its blood supply and nerve supply and lymphatic drainage also. First, structure of breast. It is studied under three structures, that is skin, parenchyma and stroma. Skin first. It covers the gland and there is a conical projection called nipple which present below the center of the breast at the level of fourth intercostal space 10 centimeters from the midline. It is important for viva. The nipple pierced by 15 to 20 lactiferous ducts. It contains circular and longitudinal smooth muscle fibers. It has few modified sweat and sebaceous glands which has rich in nerve supply and has many sensory end organs. The skin surrounded the base of nipple is pigmented. These modified in sebaceous gland, particularly at its outer margin. The oily secretions of this gland lubricates the nipple and areola, prevents from the cracking during lactation. Below the areolae, there is lactiferous sinus where the milk is stored. Next, parenchyma. Mammary gland is a compound tubulo-alveolar gland which secretes the milk. The gland consists of 15 to 20 lobes. Each lobe is a cluster of alveoli and is drained by a lactiferous duct. The lactiferous ducts converge towards the nipple and opens in it. Each duct has a dilation called as lactiferous sinus. Next, stroma. It forms a supporting framework of the gland and it is partially fibrous and partially fatty. It forms septa known as suspensory ligament of copper which anchor the skin. It forms the main bulk of the gland and distributed all over the breast except beneath the areola and nipple. Next, blood supply. The mammary gland is extremely vascular, whereas in posterior surface is relatively avascular. The mammary gland is supplied by internal thoracic artery, which is a branch of subclavian artery. Next, axillary artery. Its branches: lateral thoracic artery, superior thoracic artery, acromiothoracic artery, and lateral branches of posterior intercostal arteries. Along with these arteries, the veins are also supplied. They first converge towards the base of nipple where they form an anastomic venous circle, from where veins run in superficial and deep sets. Superficial veins drains into the internal thoracic vein and into superficial veins of lower part of neck. The deep veins drain into the axillary and posterior intercostal veins. Next, nerve supply. The breast is supplied by the anterior and lateral cutaneous branch of 4th to 6th intercostal nerves. Nerves convey sensory fibers to skin and autonomic fibers to smooth muscles to blood vessels. Nerves do not control the secretion of milk. Secretion is controlled by hormone called prolactin. Now we will discuss about lymphatic drainage. Lymphatic drainage of breast is very important to the surgeon because carcinoma of breast spread mostly along the lymphatics, lymphatic nodes and lymphatic vessels. First, lymph nodes. The axillary lymph nodes, chiefly the anterior group, posterior group, lateral group, central group and apical group. There are 5 groups of nodes also receive lymph from the breast either directly or indirectly. The anterior thoracic nodes which lie along the internal mammary thoracic vessels. Some lymph from the breast also reaches the supraclavicular nodes, the cephalic deltopectoral and the posterior intercostal nodes, the subdiaphragmatic and subperitoneal lymph plexus. The route of lymph from the breast and the arrow shows direct the lymph flow in the diagram. Thank you.